So this is my first time doing a video like this. And of course, I decided to do it on a Monday when I pretty much got up and brushed my teeth and threw on some sweats. But I felt like, I don't know, I was having a moment where this was the real moment when I wanted to talk about it, when I wanted to share about it. So I'm in the midst of a really interesting season right now. I am making some career changes, some shifts in the path that I've been on, stepping out into areas that are really unfamiliar for me. And it's vulnerable. It's uncomfortable at times. But I also have extreme confidence that I'm doing the thing that I'm supposed to be doing, a supernatural peace around it. And I can talk about that at another time. But this new path is and has created a lot of tension in my current relationships, specifically with my husband, who is amazing. And we've been together we just celebrated 15 years of marriage, and he has been one of my biggest champions, but this has been a curveball for him, and it's been really hard. And I'm not going to lie, there have been those moments when the mom guilt wants to creep in, and it wants to take over, and it wants to overshadow what I know to be true inside of myself. And so I don't know. I felt like it was important for me to come on and share this in this moment while I was in the middle of it, because I'm not through it yet. I haven't actually navigated all the way to the other side of it. And I know that on the other side of it, there will be a healthier, stronger relationship between my husband and I, but we're in the midst of it. And I think that I wanted to share today why I'm still pursuing it, why I haven't allowed myself to succumb to that mom guilt. So the other day, my oldest daughter, she is 13, wise beyond her years. And she's overheard enough conversations over the last few months of where I'm at and how I've been navigating some of this that she doesn't miss much. She picks up on it. Plus, everybody has been home. My kids just went back to in-person learning, so we've all been together. So it's kind of hard for them not to overhear things. But she asked me the other day if I was making a career change. And I was like, yeah, mommy's in the middle of making some changes. And I don't really know what that looks like. I don't have all the answers, but I'm going to try some things. I'm going to give it a whirl. And the next thing that came out of her mouth, I did not anticipate. She said, "That's so cool, Mom." And she said, "I think it's really good for me to watch you do this, because I might need to do that someday. And I might need to know what that looks like." And I realized in that moment that the mom guilt, the I'm a provider and that's my role and I'm supposed to do that, the mom guilt is not real. It is not based in reality. I shouldn't say that the guilt, what you're feeling is real, but it's not based in reality, because what it means to be a provider is not just simply I'm making sure there's dinner on the table and I'm making sure that there's money in the bank account. But we are also providing for our kids an awareness of what it looks like to navigate hard situations, hard conversations, roadblocks in relationships. She is watching in real time my husband and I sort through the pieces of this that feel really hard and really difficult and really even icky at times. But on the other side of it, not only is there a healthier dynamic for my husband and I, there's a deeper intimacy for us as we work through some of these difficult conversations. But I also think that there is a healthier piece for my daughters. I told you my 13-year-old, but I have two other daughters right behind them, one who's almost 11 and another who's 9. So I have 3 young, impressionable young women that are watching me. They're watching how I navigate this in the workplace. They're watching how I navigate this in my marriage. They're watching how I navigate this in my other friendships and my other relationships. They're watching every single piece. And all I could think of when she said that to me was, no matter how hard this is, I'm here for it. I'm here for this. I am here for this moment when my 13-year-old daughter, now don't get me wrong, it was really cool for my 13-year-old daughter to tell me that I was cool, even if I totally took it out of context and she was just saying that what I was doing was cool. But still, you don't get that very often. So hold on to that when you can, mamas. But what I'm telling you is that when she looked at me and was like, I'm going to need to know how to do this. I'm going to need to know how to have these hard conversations and these hard pieces of relationships that are going to be real for her no matter what comes in her life. And so, I don't know, I felt like I needed to get on in the middle of this season and just offer a word of encouragement to other moms, other people who are maybe finding themselves in those hard spots. And you're questioning and you're wondering, is this worth it? Is the headache and the tension and the angst that is inside of us, is it worth it? And I'm going to tell you right now, it is. Be in the tension. Acknowledge it. Don't let it overwhelm you. But live in that tension, because on the other side of it, it is worth it for our kids, for our marriages, for our own personal goals. It is worth it. It is worth it to go through the tension and not run away from it. I hope that this story is an encouragement to you and how you can do hard things. You can acknowledge the fear, but you don't have to be bound by it. See you soon.